Hey, I'm Jacob, welcome to Choo. So what I've done here is I've gotten some old homebrew that didn't quite work out. It's okay, it just needs to age for a bit. So it hasn't been properly racked, so it's a little bit yeasty, a little bit gross. But what I've done is I've racked that and I've put that into a jar. I guess the point I'm trying to make is I'm going to show you what to do with that little bit of homebrew that you got left over. So at the end of the day, when you put all of your homebrew into your racking containers, your aging containers, your glass bottles, whatever, you bottle it up, you get rid of it, there's always that dreggy bit at the bottom, which is murky and yeasty and not very pleasant. There is a trick to make it palatable. Now, of course, if you got a few bob up your sleeve, you might just throw that out, but here at Choo, we don't waste a fucking thing. So what I've decided to do is show how to utilize that last little bit in the fermenter. Not the exact yucky bit at the bottom, you can reuse that for something later on, but let's say the last quarter of what's in your fermenter. And the real trick is dry hopped mead. Using these botanicals, letting it soak in there, oh my god, it absolutely makes a world of difference. It adds a lot more complexity to it. It hides that yeasty flavor, and I think that's very important as well. Not everybody likes the flavor of yeast. Unless it's in bread, but you don't necessarily want it in your booze. Yeah, and of course, golden sage. This sage here is just an absolute perfect masker. Can I say masker? It masks the flavor. So what we're doing today is some dry hopped mead. Untraditionally. This is not a very traditional video, but I thought, fuck, I've got to put something out today. So here we go. If you haven't already, I strongly recommend checking out our Mead 101 video. Here you'll have the history of the mead, a step-by-step instruction including what yeast to use, equipment needed, and pretty much everything you need to know. Basically a crash course into mead and mead making. Check that out. In today's video, we're going to be using basically the traditional dry mead recipe from that video. So follow those instructions, then come back and watch the rest of this video. So after racking the good stuff for later use and making sure I've got a little bit of a taster for myself, I then am left with sort of the dreggier, cloudier stuff at the bottom of the fermenter, and that's what we're going to be using today. I'm using Cascade hops that I grew in spring and kept in the freezer. I'm going to throw that in this little tower, then simply fill this thing up with the nastier part of the mead, trying to leave as much of the really yeasty stuff at the bottom of the fermenter, but I'm going to use as much of this as I can. Stir it in there, add a bit of sugar if you want. You can even back sweeten it with honey, garnish with sage, let it sit for a while so it all soaks in and draws out those florally characteristics of the hops, and then basically you're good to go, mate. Very simple, elegant solution to utilizing the crappier part of your homebrew.
All I got left is some dirty dregs and a shitload of hops that I kept in the fridge. Just gotta add those botanicals and a bucket of ice to keep it cold. The herbs combine and ease my mind. So give it some time, and it will taste so damn fine. Gonna have a blast when I pour it in the glass, add a bit of contrast with sage as a garnish. Gotta harness the power of herbs when all you have left is dread like turds. The alcohol soothes my soul. Gonna sit on the couch for the rest of the day, getting smashed on home for the Choo way. Hopped Mead, I'm drinking Hopped Mead. It's everything my body needs. It's everything my heart so needs. So today I'm drinking dry Hopped Mead. This is a fart, but I don't give a fuck, cause there's mead in my guts and I'm having a blast. With my 2 dog strong grog, shoes off, clean socks, no jogs, and the fucking slow cookers on. Don't judge me, I'm just living a dream. With yummy honey in my tummy, makes the afternoon go fuzzy. Woo! Hopped Mead, I'm drinking Hopped Mead. It's everything my body needs. It's everything my heart so needs. So today I'm drinking dry Hopped Mead.
If you enjoyed this, make sure you hit that subscribe button, share this video around, it really helps. Buy a bottle of my hot sauce, man, like, come on. It's pretty good, it's super, well, it's fucking fantastic sauce, pretty good price. Supports the channel, and a portion of all our sales goes towards the CFS Foundation. So supporting the families of firefighters. So grab a bottle, treat yourself, treat us, treat them, treat everyone. Here's cheers, guys.
Holding my song, I've been carrying on a hollering and carrying on a hollering.
Ah! All right, that's it. You've had your play. Sit down. Everyone sit. Everyone relax. That was shit. Nailed it. Up top. Up top. Someone high five me. I'm going to get really mad. Santi. Up top. Up top. Yes. Good girls.